the house, both teams strategize on how to best manage the task.
Can I pitch this as the basic strategy for tomorrow? Having stocked up, it's to the Road Market, check out the pitch. If it's a good pitch, get stocked up there, and then while one team is concentrating on getting selling in the market, another team is going to go off and do some selling to businesses.
Can I just ask you a question? This is a valid question. Two groups. We're both going off doing different tasks. Do you think both groups are bored?
The girls also plan to split, to sell on a market stall and on the streets.
I really think we need to drive ahead with a 5-a-day pick and mix type scenario. We need to pitch ourselves at a tube station. We need aggressive campaigning. We need to get those commuters, grab them whilst they're getting into work.
You're sexy women, good-looking girls. Why not use it? You know, we're going to sell. We're selling it.
Why are you using sexy style, girls?
Because sex.
Why not?
I'm just not happy with it.
Hey, if we manage to sell every apple, every pear, then we do whatever we can.
5 a.m. The teams are already up. Sticking to their plan to boost sales, the girls dress to sell.
They're going for the sexy look, thinking that the men will be attracted, that it will lure them into a false sense of security and hopefully get some sales. But I mean, to be honest, I think that's where they're wrong. They've sort of narrowed their markets a lot.
I actually feel massively fired up. We're definitely going to do it.
Tell you what, we are going to fucking do it.
We're on fire.
We're going to kick ass, baby.
The candidates arrive at New Spitalfields, London's biggest fruit and vegetable wholesalers, to be met by Sir Alan's aides, Nick and Margaret.
Here's the budget.
Thank you. You've got an hour from now. Good luck. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you.
We're going to go to...
How much of the £500 budget they spend could determine how quickly the teams go into profit.
I mean, that's the saying, isn't it? Yeah.
The boys set off to hunt for deals on fruit and veg.
Just give us a idea. Yeah, you're going right. Okay. Basically, this is what we now...
Saeed takes on the role of negotiator.
Apples.
Yeah, apples, it's £8 a box.
£8 a box. The oranges?
Oranges, £6.50.
£6.50. If you can help me out with this, what I guarantee to do is give you the business. Guys, can you give me 2 seconds and I'll catch up with you?
No, we can't split the teams, so thanks for your time, but we've got to get moving, we've got to see other people.
Guys, I'm trying to close the deal off here, so give me 1 second. Okay, if I can close, I'll go for a close. I'm not going to negotiate anything yet.
Sorry, we've got
to see other people, right?
We really like these guys, but you appreciate we've got to shop around.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
so hold on.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much for your help, mate. Thank you very much. Sam, just a second. So basically, what's competitive is nothing. This quality guy, when he comes, can you get him to give me a call? Yeah, that's the most important thing. Okay, that's what I'm. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Ben,
listen, I think the negotiation's great, but what you said to them was, I'm going to guarantee you business. Now, we can't go around making guarantees.
But whether or not we give it to him is a completely different story.
No.
I'm showing him commitment.
But when you say the word guarantee, you make a promise, okay? We're here to have a look around.
I said if he helps us and we can get a good deal, okay, we guarantee him the business.
Guys, we're on a time frame. Let's move. Can I just make something really quickly and clear? There's a couple of key questions that we need to ask as we go round to the stores, which we did really well then. We just need to make it more slick.
The girls have also split up.
This sort of fruit is all supermarket region.
Yeah.
Right?
They go for a cheap and cheerful approach.
These are reject yellow melons. You would sell these two for a pound.
How aware would the general public be of that fact?
No.
In Ridley Road they would be aware.
Anything to sell if it's cheap enough.
Give us an example of bananas then. Let's see. Rejects. Yeah, really nice. They're ready to eat. You got any more we could have for free?
Free?
Yeah, to show our friends.
Yeah.
Good man.
You can think of much if you want.
Oh, hey! That's our first freebie.
Now these, you're going to throw some out.
We're going to throw loads out.
Yeah, they need to be overripe.
They're not overripe, they're rotten.
Well, I'm suggesting that you can have them.
You're
You
suggesting
can take them, but you'd have to take them all.
Have you got any other boxes of sample rejects that we could take for free?
You can take a box of grapes if you want.
Oh yes, we do want them.
After blagging fruit at the end of its shelf life, the girls come up with a new business plan.
The strategy should be free.
Only buy if we have to.
They're now on a mission to get as many supermarket seconds, rejects and freebies as they can.
Can we take some to try?
Can we take a couple?
Yeah, can we
just take just a box?
Oh my God.
Thank you, you're a star. Two.
Not content with what they've already got for free, they start a charm offensive with another wholesaler.
Your very kind boss has just offered to give us loads of free fruit.
You have honestly made our day.
These young girls just come in and asked if they could have some fruit and vegetables. I agreed, and that was it, the run riot. Carrots?
Carrots, £4.50.
Saeed's pushing for a bargain, but with a more traditional approach, haggling.
4.20, which means £4, yeah? We're going to buy a bulk of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm earning nothing then.
Please, work with me.
Just selling the cost price then, you mean?
Yeah. Well, that's that. You know, I'll take your word for it, but to be honest, I think there is a profit margin involved for everybody. So once again, I think £4, 20 pence.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, £4. I suppose that's exactly what we want. The price I'll put down here is £3. We're going to buy big bulks of it because it's going to sell really well.
No,
okay?
but I can't do that.
£3.25, last price.
You're alright then.
Okay, brilliant.
Saeed's hard bargaining saves the boys nearly 150 quid. They leave with a van load of quality stock, setting them back just over £300. Not content with nearly a ton of free fruit, the girls want more.
Those oranges were bad. You should give us those oranges.
No, we're trying too hard now, aren't we?
No,
Use your influence, your female influence.
Really?
Nothing, like your eyelids and all this, hoping to get stuff for nothing.
I don't think she's doing that. I think she's asking direct questions.
Yeah, well, it's a direct answer, no.
With the market about to close, they've got no choice but to pay for their last boxes.
15 oranges and 20 melons.
What's that?
And it stands in £57.50.
Right, so it's 40 quid for cash.
It's not 40 quid for cash, no.
The other guy's giving them free. You're doing 40 quid. I'm getting 40 quid. 40 quid.
One full cash.
Yay!
Done.
You
Sir Alan's made it clear the teams can only sell in his boyhood borough of Hackney. At its heart is Ridley Road Market. The boys decide to take on the regulars at their own game.
Fresh fruit and veg today, best prices.
With all seven crammed round the stall, they start a steady stream of sales.
That's £1.50. What else am I going to do for you?
How much are they?
Paul's got the job of weighing up, but he's not happy stuck on the scales.
I'm not a numbers person. I'll do it if I have to, but I just want to sell. I want to entice people in like that. So that's what I'm interested in.
How much is that?
88p.
Some of our guys do not understand that there are £2.2 in a kilo.
Yeah.
They've been given kilo weights for the price of pound.
Okay, well we're going to have to sort that out right now.
£1.50, no, it's £3 a kilo.
Yeah.
You just double the price.
Yeah.
A couple of guys in our store who've got pricing wrong. They're getting really confused between kilos and pounds, and so they're giving stuff away half price, essentially, because our scales are set up in kilos, and they're typing in the pound price.
How much per pound?
They say £2.40. Okay, £4.80. I just pray that we haven't lost money on this, that's all.
The girls, and their overripe fruit, are still at New Spitalfields.
You've got to get this in the back.
The penalty for all their blagging, too much stock to transport.
Yes. Right, just all hands to the deck. Let's get it all into the van. Let's go.
They end up dumping the most rotten and decaying fruit, enough to fill another van. The girls have a two-pronged attack. One lot head for Ridley Road. The others are off to work the streets.
We're just going to make sure that everyone can see what we're selling, sell as many boxes as we can, target the garages, target the building sites, that kind of thing, get in there and just sell as much as we can.
I told you, you don't have a choice.
Excuse me, I'm asking. He's stepping back, that's hilarious.
I don't have any money.
We're doing a task. You must work out, you must like your smoothies, go to the gym, bit of fruit. Yeah, you're looking great. Do you have any cash on you today?
No.
You really want one? Go for it.
Please.
Go for it. Want it. Go on.
Thank you.
Come
Will
on,
you trade something?
Trade something. I'm trading you fruit for money.
Will you barter me for something?
Fruit for money.
I'll do an oil change for your car.
Hello, boys.
Yeah. Come on, gorgeous. We're waiting for you.
Come on, boys. We're going to make it nice and healthy. We've got lots of nice fruit here.
How much will you pay me for one tray?
Tenner? You've got deeper pockets than that.
£25. That's a bargain.
You look great with that. Yeah, that is your colour. That is your colour. Yeah. Yeah. Now, how much will you give us for one of these trays?
The reverse bartering idea is clever because if the price that's offered is acceptable to the vendor, then the vendor accepts it. If, on the other hand, it's not acceptable,
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a tenner for one. How about that?
then the vendor then says it's unacceptable, forcing the purchaser to raise the price. So, yeah, it's good.
What's the most you can give me?
Go on then, 20 quid.
Yay! Thank you.
Kiss on the cheek, come on.
An hour behind the boys, the girls finally arrive at Ridley Road Street Market.
So can you send your fruit out? Yeah, let's go. Come and get your 10 mangoes for £2 at velocity. Woo!
Excuse me, sir, would you like some lovely ripe yellow melons?
Everybody want a pear melon?
Excuse me.
Knowing the dodgy fruit is past its best, they get straight down to peddling their wares.
2 melons for £1. Come on, anybody else want 2 melons for £1?
Sir, how about some melons today? These are very ripe and juicy.
2 melons for £1. That's a bargain. Right, ready to eat?
I can give you 3 of these lovely melons for £1, which is a bargain. Now, I'm getting some funny looks, but I'm not worrying about that because I know how good these are. I tasted them earlier.
Come on, let's go! It's got to go today and it's absolutely best prices!
Fantastic, and that's yours.
In a bid to bounce back from his earlier mistake on the scales, Paul takes his chance to show he can sell.
Do you want the box as well? I'll sell you that 50p. It makes a pound. Come on, get involved. Come on. He doesn't get to go over to you for the box. Yeah, you can sell it for £1 down there. And the fig's gone? Fig's gone? Figs are gone, I'm afraid. Would you like something else? Apples? They taste a bit like figs.
8 pieces of fruit for £1 now, guys.
8 for £1, yeah? 8 pieces of fruit for £1. Beetroot. Well, we've got beetroot that tastes like peaches, if that helps.
Boxes. Can we get some more boxes?
With no skills in salesmanship, Sam busies himself restocking.
If we just make a nice little song dance like this back there. Yeah, can you just come around back? Just come around to us. Yeah. What do you want to start? Grapes. We need to start getting some grapes. No, I'm okay. Just do it.
Project manager Ben checks progress.
So we need a decision very quickly on whether we're staying here or we're going to go and offload at other people's, greengrocers.
Well, I would have thought we stay here. As long as there's traffic of people, we stay.
Yeah.
And greengrocers are open until late.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah.
You need some fruit, sweetheart. You need it. You need it.
After shifting their melons, the girls get a steady stream of customers for their other knockdown rejects.
Thank you very much. This market is so much more than we ever expected it. It's really busy. We are pulling in the crowds massively. It's amazing. Just sold the last nectarine. There we go. Job done.
Woo! Come on, the stall's still got to go! Not much, but what a great deal we have on the stall!
Although both stores are selling well, customers are thinning out.
Not purse today, 10 for £1.
Everybody!
And there's just 1 hour before the market closes.
Get down that stall!
Where can you get 18 apples for £1? Please, can anyone tell me? I think you can only get them here.
Come on, it's the last one of the pack! Guys, it's the last one of the pack! Yeah, got it here, guys.
4 p.m. Both stalls have sold out. But for the teams, there's 3 hours left to make money. The problem is what to sell.
Hi, is that Spitalfields Market? Hi, we were down earlier on today and we had a couple of pallets of fruit put aside for us.
3 each, can you do more?
The girls collect the stock they couldn't fit in the van earlier.
10p for 5, 10p. Those boxes of mangoes are 20p.
To catch commuters on their way home, the girls regroup near the underground.
Do you like mangoes?
There you go.
10p, are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely straight up.
Okay, it's your lucky day.
Get yourself some fruit, come on!
With fruit that's only just edible, the girls' prices hit rock bottom.
5 oranges for 20 pence.
There you go, 20p please. We want to get rid of absolutely everything as quickly as possible. There's an indication that if we have anything left over at the end of the day, that will be taken off any profit that we make. Now, if that's the case, we don't want that to happen.
Free fresh fruit. Free fruit. Lots of free fruit.
The girls decide to dump their stock.
Would you like some fruit? We're giving it away.
Free fruit. You want me to? You take as much as you want, darling. Do you like the grapes? Thank you very much. As if one tray wasn't enough. Thank you, bye.
With nothing left to sell, the boys decide to reinvest some of their profits.
So how many are we doing? We're doing 10 bags of 10. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
At high street prices, it's a high-risk strategy.
It's just a bit of fun. We're just trying to get rid of these apples.
Yeah, so we've got these ones, beautiful golden delicious.
There's now less than half an hour to Sir Alan's 7:30 deadline.
Half a bag for a quid is absolutely fine. Of them ones, sure.
I was wondering if you'd like to buy an apple.
Oh no, thank you.
Paul puts everything into one final sales push.
How much would you be prepared to give? It's not so much the apple, just it's a bit of fun. Oh, that'd be great.
That's why I got my profit.
That'd be absolutely great. When I saw you, I thought you'll definitely pay the most.
It's too pale for that.
Oh, I mean, is that the maximum you can give?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, the top we've had for an apple so far is about £2, and I know it's cheeky, but if you could beat that, that would be awesome.
2.30 then.
2.30. Well, thanks very much. Okay, take care.
Bye.
How would you feel if I said that was very close? And go back inside and just see if you can find a bit more.
I think Paul's being incredible. He's getting over £2.50 for a single apple.
We have a winner. You are very generous.
And in a very nice manner. He's very, very successful, not pushy at all. Just shows what they could have done if they'd started this 2 or 3 hours earlier rather than in the last 20 minutes of the day.
Fiver for all those? That's maybe a tenner?
No, I think a five.
Any loose change? Any loose change?
So let's go. I think we should, because of you, wrap it up. I think we can wrap up. Do you want the box as well?
No, the box.
Okay, we'll just bag them for you.
I just want to shake your hands. You're great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
7:30, the deadline. Both teams have offloaded everything.
All the cash, paper money and receipts.
Everything in here?
Everything.
Okay, thank you very much. Look at that! Go Kevin! Go Kevin!
Tomorrow we'll see how good.
All 14 candidates are packed and are heading for Sir Alan Sugar's boardroom. They've given up highly paid jobs for the chance to work for him, but now one of them is about to find out the gamble hasn't paid off.
Can you go through to the boardroom now?
Well, let's get straight down to the brass tacks. So, Margaret.
Invicta, boys' team, had a budget of £500. They spent £307, and at the end of the day, they had £781.
Nick, the ladies?
Velocity with the same budget spent just £41 and came home with £1,143.
Well done, girls. Well done.
Hold on one little moment. I've got a few issues here. What I couldn't understand is how you can only spend £40 and come in with this amount of money.
The story, Sir Alan, is that when we went to Spitalfield Market in the morning, the majority of our produce was given to us for nothing.
Given to you for nothing?
Given to us for nothing, yes.
From what I heard from my people, some of you kind of went in and waylaid one of the vendors there.
We convinced him to give us...
More like railroading him, never mind convincing him, from what I could understand.
I don't think that's at all the case, Sir Alan. We didn't railroad him, and what I will say is that...
Well, let me put it this way. Massaging his neck and his shoulders and all that type of stuff. I mean, I can't see any of my troops going out massaging the buyer of Dixon's shoulders, quite honestly.
What we actually did was use good influential skills. We asked them some really good questions and we got some really good information.
You paid for your stuff, did you?
Yes, absolutely. We negotiated.
You spent about £300, didn't you?
We negotiated.
Was anybody giving you anything free or anything?
Not
like
at all.
that?
No. We negotiated.
Everything was done as a business task.
Don't denigrate what we did. We stand here today. Don't denigrate what we did, girls. You want to start? I'm not having you do that. It's about our credibility as like women in business, that we don't get labelled with a label that tells us that we have to do that to get money and to do business. And that's why I feel so strongly about it.
Jo, just calm down.
I think a lot of the produce was substandard, and we were doing them a favour by taking it off their hands.
Nargis, listen, don't dig yourself a deeper hole, because we're going to start encroaching upon territories where I'm going to start asking you, was you selling substandard merchandise to the public? So don't go there. You've heard my concerns about this. You have got 5 minutes. You're going to tell me why I should award you the win. Gentlemen, wait in the reception. 5 minutes, okay?
I just can't believe this. Every one of us 7 men want to be Sir Alan's apprentice and to be good business people, and we set about this as a business task. I just can't believe that. I can't believe that.
I was just surprised. No, it's not the benefit. No, it wasn't. It could be the guy was playing up and saying,
mate, listen,
yeah, have it.
There's situations and there's situations. Okay, this is us v them. All right, win or lose, mate. There's no time to...
Hang on a second.
What I'm trying to say is...
Saeed, we went into this with business basics. The right products for the public we were selling to.
Quality products.
Quality products. Setting good margins.
What we did is sustainable.
Basically, if you're setting up a small business, you're starting off, right? I've done it, we've all done it. We've asked for help and support to get something free stuff, sample stuff. See how we can actually get that business to the next stage, to actually start trading with the products, because we need the money to start off that business.
Tell you now, right, we're in survival mode. You have got to be at the top of your game.
You can just imagine what would have happened. It's 7 people, high on adrenaline, been given a little bit of something, let's try and get more, and it just keeps going to the point where all of a sudden, you know, we find ourselves in the event now. Shane, what's smart is that if it doesn't go our way, one of us here, one of these members of the team, has got to go.
Yes.
Okay.
It was the end of the day, the market was closing at 1 o'clock, the big traders had all come in and taken what they wanted to buy, and the guys were looking to get rid of what they had.
Toots, in other words, what you're saying?
No, not at all, but what they said to us, we knew we had to get it out and get it sold that day, and that was as long as we needed to use those goods. So when someone offered us a pallet of free fruit, I saw that as an opportunity that I could not miss.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a value.
Yeah.
it's reasonable for me to put the same value as what they spent, which is around about £300, which what that means is you've still won. I've laid on a champagne bar for you. It's in a place called Vertico 42. It's one of the tallest buildings in London. You've got a 30-mile visibility. So go off, enjoy the views, and I'll see you for the next task.
Thank you, Sir Alan.
Gentlemen, as you know, one of you is going to get fired. Off you go.